Hello guys, it's Sunday, as usual. So here is your weekly dose of urban news. So hit that subscribe button so you never miss an update. And before we start, as always, a massive thanks to my awesome Patreon supporters and everyone else who keeps this going. In Berlin, they finally officially rolled out the new 50-meter Urbanliner tram, which will operate on one of the busiest lines in Berlin's tram network, the M4 line. The new cars can carry over 300 passengers and are replacing the old GT6 trams, which currently operate in two-car trains and will be gradually phased out of service. Before the start of regular operation, they had to carry out additional tests on the subway tunnels in the Alexanderplatz area. And once the structural parameters were revised, the tunnels were reinforced with additional supports which improve the safety of the structure under heavier loads. The cabins of the new trams are equipped with a lighting system that adjusts the light's color temperature depending on the time of day and season, ranging from cool white to warmer tones. Also, the Urbanliner is the first tram in Berlin to completely eliminate traditional outside mirrors. They have been replaced by a camera system that improves the driver's visibility and reduces blind spots. Moreover, the Urbanliner is the first type of BVG trams not equipped with mobile ticket machines. The carrier justifies this decision by changes in passenger behavior, because most people purchase tickets online or use existing passes such as the Deutschland ticket. With the start of passenger service, the next batch of Urbanliner trams manufactured by Alstom has begun arriving. By the end of 2026, the fleet is expected to consist of about 15 vehicles, and by 2028 its size should double. In total, BVG has commissioned 65 trams, which are to be delivered by 2030. Currently, these trams are permitted to operate on the M4 line, but in the future they will also serve other Berlin routes. The Community of Madrid has launched the largest metro expansion project of this election term, with an approval of 880 million euros in funding to extend Line 11 to Valdebebas Norte. The new section will be 7.2 kilometers long and will include 4 new stations, as well as 2 stations that will connect to the existing infrastructure. At the Mar de Cristal station, Line 11 will connect with Metro Lines 4 and 8, and at Terminal 4 of Madrid-Barajas Airport, it will connect with both Line 8 and the Cercanías commuter rail network. The new extension will reduce travel time and help to decrease the load on other metro lines, especially Line 6. The project complements the work already underway between the Plaza Elíptica and the Conde de Casal stations, and is the first section of the future diagonal line that will cross the Spanish capital. In the Hungarian capital Budapest, they approved financing of 90 million euros to expand the tram network into the southern district of Buda. Newly appointed Minister of Transport David Vitezi signed the funding agreement, which is supported by European Union funds, allowing construction to begin later this year, with commissioning scheduled for 2029. The 2.8-kilometer extension is part of a broader program to improve north-south transport links, and at the same time, Budapest continues to modernize its rolling stock. CAF is currently delivering the final trams from the existing contract for Airbus low-floor trams, while the Budapest Transport Company BKV plans to launch a procurement process for an additional 100 trams. This will allow the city to retire its remaining high-floor trams from the Czechoslovak era, as well as the used TW6000 trams purchased from Hanover, and it will also provide additional capacity for the expanding network. Meanwhile, in Czechia, Škoda has won a tender to supply 133 double-decker EMU 400 trains to Czech railways. The trains are scheduled to begin service in 2030 and will be used for commuter service in Prague and the central Bohemia region. They will be bi-mode, meaning they can operate on both direct and alternating current, and will have a maximum speed of 160 km per hour and will be able to carry up to 380 passengers. Naples, Italy has received the first 5-section bidirectional trams from the Turkish manufacturer Bozankaya, which are set to replace the existing Sirio trams. They are 30.5 meters long, have 64 seats, and can accommodate up to 210 standing passengers. The initial framework agreement included 20 trams, but it was later expanded to 50 units, of which 35 have already been finally ordered. 5 trams have already arrived in the city, and comprehensive testing is expected to begin shortly. However, the existing San Giovanni a Teduccio depot, which is over a century old, doesn't have enough capacity to accommodate all the new trams, and the workshop's capabilities are also limited. Therefore, the existing bus depot on Via Nazionale delle Puglie will also be converted into a tram depot. In total, Naples tram network consists of 3 lines with a total length of 12 kilometers. Notably, the network was completely shut down in 2016 because of the poor condition of the infrastructure and was relaunched in 2020 after renovation. Meanwhile, CAF has delivered 5 new Airbus trams to Canberra, Australia. They are equipped with batteries that allow them to operate without an overhead wire system and complement the 14 trams that were already in the city, which have now also been modernized and equipped with batteries. These new cars will be used to serve a new 12-kilometer section of the tram line with 13 stops connecting the Gungali district with the center of the Australian capital. And finally, Marcopolo Rail has begun delivering the first Prosper City train to Teresina, Brazil. The project involves delivery of 3 trains for the 17-kilometer Line 1 of the Teresina urban rail system, which will improve passenger service. 2 of the trains will consist of 2 sections, and the third one will consist of 3. The 2-car trains can carry around 360 passengers, while the 3-car unit can carry about 540. And that's all the news for this time. The links to the news sources, as usual, are in the video description, so thanks for watching and see you in the next videos, guys. The 2-car trains can carry around 360 passengers. The 2-car trains can carry around 360 passengers, while the 3-car train can carry about 540.